Alright there YouTube, I'm back with another video, and this time I'm just going to talk about my thoughts of what's going on in pro wrestling this week. We've already had Raw and NXT, and so far both shows were pretty decent in my opinion. On Raw you had two guys leave the SummerSlam team for WWE. You had you had Jericho and Edge both leave the Raw team, and then they formed a little union at the end, so hopefully they're going to get back together again and go on a little bit of a run. We all know, like, back end of last year they got the tag team titles, but then Edge got that Achilles injury which forced Edge to drop out, and then Big Show took his place. But yeah, we're all really looking forward to that, and then we didn't really get to see much of it. So now, you know, we've got prime chance to see the return of Jericho Edge, or rated Y2J as they keep calling it. Well, people keep calling it on wrestling forums and on YouTube or on whatever. Also, what else did we have? We had Miz versus Randy Orton. It was a decent match. The crowd were really into that. You know, a lot of the wrestling fans, the Marks, the Smarks, were really into it. Like, you know, everyone's a big fan of the Miz, really. The Smarks are anyway, and also Randy Orton's huge with everyone, so everyone was really into that match. And then NXT, you had the kissing contest, which a lot of people didn't like. I thought it was pretty funny, if I'm being honest. You know, the way the guys sold the kisses from that husky lady, let's say, it was just funny stuff. And then you also got Caval against Husky Harris rematch, and then it's sort of building up to next week where you're going to get somebody else voted off. And if you want to go over to WWE.com now and vote for who you want to stay, then I think the link is, I'll put it in the description box there so you can have a little vote. I've gone for Husky Harris to stay. Caval was my favourite at the start of it because, you know, I'm an internet fanboy, as they say. I'm a big fan of Caval, like everyone else was on the forums. But yeah, Husky Harris has really taken over in my opinion. He's showed he's a really good talent. I'd seen him in FCW, sorry, and he didn't really impress me then. Was he Bo Rotunda or Duke Rotunda, one or the other? Yeah, he didn't really impress me, but he really has in NXT, so I don't know what I'm saying there. So yeah, I voted for him to stay in. Hopefully Lucky Cannon goes, because I don't really want to see much of him anymore. He's just plain, he's boring, let's just get rid of him. Also, I'm not a big fan of Percy Watson. I know a lot of people are, but for me he just doesn't do anything for me. I was having this conversation with my mate yesterday, and he was saying that he wants Percy Watson to win, whereas I just want to see him gone. I'm just not a big fan of him at all. What else we got? Impact is tonight, yeah, Thursday's today. Impact tonight, it's the go home show for Hardcore Justice, so I'm expecting more matches to be announced. I've not read any of the spoilers because, you know, I don't really like these things spoiled for me. I like to see them like while I watch the show. You know, you get a better feel for it like that, don't you? Then tomorrow we got Smackdown. I accidentally read one of the spoilers for this, and there's a nice little surprise in there for a lot of the internet fans. I know a lot of people are fans of a certain guy, and you know, something goes down on Smackdown tomorrow. So if you're interested in finding out that, make sure you check out Smackdown tomorrow, or read the spoilers if you don't want to watch it. And then of course Sunday is Hardcore Justice. Now a lot of people have been talking down on this event. Now I'm actually looking forward to it myself. I wasn't a big fan of ECW back in the day because we didn't have it over here, but I've got to say, it's got its place. It's a nostalgia show. It will probably draw more than what the TNA pay-per-views are drawing at the moment, so fair play to TNA. It'll give us a break from the usual TNA guys. We'll see a lot of different guys on the show, and just be an overall different thing. And then also, yeah, next week is SummerSlam, so next week's Raw, NXT and Smackdown will all be catering towards SummerSlam. So yeah, it's a really exciting time to be a wrestling fan in these 2 weeks. You know, will SummerSlam live up to expectation? Because I'm expecting it to be a really good show so far. What have we got? NXT versus WWE, which I'm expecting to be a really good match. Then we've got Sheamus Orton, and then is it Ray versus Kane in the SmackDown match? That should be an alright match. Kane and Ray can put out an above average match. Orton Sheamus should be a good match. And then the NXT one, I'm a massive fan of the Nexus angle. I'm a huge mark. It's the only reason pretty much why I watch Raw anymore, and you know, I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, make sure you check out Raw, SmackDown, NXT and Hardcore Justice, as well as this week's Smackdown and Impact. And with that, I'm out.